Hello, good evening, friends. Welcome to the Mental Gym. This program is designed to bring about your ability to think quickly and faster, and this is offered to you in the form of gym. Let me give you the rules of this game. The question will be asked, then you will be given 60 seconds to respond. Although 30 seconds are sufficient for your brain to give the right answer, but then since we are online, you would need time to type and the message, your answer must reach us. So we have given 60 seconds for you to respond, and then the answer will be verified. So if you can think fast and if you are able to answer all questions, definitely your critical thinking abilities are pristine. So without further ado, let us start our quiz. And this brings us to the first question, which is in the year 312, who was the first Roman king to convert to Christianity? Who was the first Roman king to convert to Christianity? And time starts. So, friends, I hope you know that Romans did not believe in any sort of religion. In fact, they were against any religion. They were more towards their way of life, and therefore they did not allow any religion to evolve for almost 1,000 years. However, table turned when one of their Roman king adopted a religion, and that changed the whole scenario of the Christianity as we know it today. So let us find out what is the answer to this question. It is the Constantine. The answer is Constantine, and he was actually ruling the current day Turkey, and Istanbul was known as the capital of was a different name called Constantinople, named after this great king. So you can imagine the impact of this huge king converting to Christianity, and now we know that the seat of the Catholic Romans are called Catholic Romans, and they are in Italy, in Vatican. So it all started with Constantine converting to Christianity. Now let's see who have been able to give the right answer. Okay, so Chandrasen is your answer is absolutely right. All right, let's move to the next question. In the year 1682, who founded Pennsylvania, the state in the United States of America known as Pennsylvania? Who founded it? And the time starts now. So, as you know, that the United States as a country is a collection of states, as it is called United States, and Pennsylvania was the among the first colonies, which actually later on became the state, and therefore this particular colony in the United States, current day United States, was formed by a gentleman from England. Let's find out the answer. The answer is William Penn, and William Penn actually was a settler. He actually immigrated to Americas, to the New World as it was known back in the days, and he actually established the colony of Pennsylvania. Now let's find out who have been able to give the right answer. So Chandra Sen has attempted and giving the right answer. It is the William Penn. All right, let's quickly move to the next question. In the year 1775, first version of US Navy was formed. What was the original name of the US Navy? As it was formed very long time ago, 1775. What was its original name? And your time starts. So, friends, there are at the moment 50 states in the United States of America, and then there is Canada and there are Mexico. However, we are talking about the person who actually created the first colony in the New World. And sorry, this was the new name of the Navy actually. Sorry, I was still, thinking about the previous question. So, what was the original name of the US Navy, which was formed way back in 1775? Let's go and find the answer. It was known as Continental Navy, not the US Navy. It was known as the Continental Navy. And let's see who have been able to give the answer. Well, there are no right answers. I'm sorry to say. Chandrasen, you attempted, but your answer is not right. Let's quickly move to the next question. In the year 1780, who led the first US astronomy expedition to record the eclipse of the sun? And the time starts. So USA has been very favorable to the brainy people, especially mathematicians, astronomers, economists, and even the business people. So that is how their society has been formed, and therefore their orientation to understand science, technology, and also nature has been quite high, higher than other countries. So let's find the answer to this question. The name of this astronomer is Samuel Williams. And, back in the days, so long ago, there was an interest in understanding the solar eclipses, and Samuel actually led the uh, freshly created country of United States of America, an expedition to measure the solar eclipse. And in fact, they wanted to know what is solar eclipse, what causes it, how it happens, what are the side effects, etc. So many things. There were so many questions the people had in mind. So Samuel actually created the team which actually wanted to study the solar eclipse. Now let's find out who have been able to give the right answer. So Chandrasen is the winner, and he is attempting all questions. So good, Chandrasen. Your ability to answer quickly is really remarkable. Now let's move to the next question. In the year 1884, who was the architect of world first apartment complex that opens in New York City? We were not living in apartments forever. We actually learned it, and there was always a start. The start was made in 1884 in New York City, where the first apartment complex came up. Who was the architect, designer, and builder of this building? Time start. Well, the apartment buildings require a totally different kind of housing. It requires a common area where everybody in living in the apartment can come down and meet, plumbing, sanitation, and therefore, when it was being designed for the first time, all of these things must have been kept in mind, and that is why, once the apartment building has been readied, the model can be quickly copied, and a small piece of land numerous number of families can reside. And that is why where there is a scarcity of land, the apartment buildings thrive. And today the apartment building have gone up to the height of 100 floors, etc. But it all started from this incident and from this man. Let's find out the answer. And the answer is Henry Hardenberg. And he designed and constructed the Dakota apartment complex in New York City, which was the first apartment complex in the world. Remarkable, and it's a good knowledge. Many people may not even know how humans started building apartment complexes. So let's find out who has been able to give the right answer. Chandrasen, your answer is absolutely right. Now let's quickly move to the next question. In the year 1913, which US president said that US will never attack another country? US will never attack any other country. Isn't it surprising? So, who made that commitment to the world in the year 1913? Time start. It is the biggest irony that US is the biggest military power in the world today, and many times bigger than any other country. And US has an active global policy when it comes to any tension or any geopolitical situation. They are always there. And one of their very popular president made a statement that they will never attack another any other country, which is very surprising now, especially looking at the how the affairs are being handled by the United States government. So now let's proceed and find the answer to this question. It is the President Woodrow Wilson. He made that statement that, well, United States is a very prosperous new country. We don't want to meddle in any global affairs. We want to basically mind our own business. And he made that statement way back before the First World War itself, that United States will never invade another country, any other country. Well, in a way, it is right also. They have not invaded any other country, but they have definitely fought battles all across the world, even, other side of the globe from their perspective. So let's find out who have been able to give the right answer. Again, Chandrasen, your answer is absolutely right. Now let's quickly move to the next question. In the year 1938, which company announced creation of a new synthetic polyamide fiber and called it nylon? Right? The times. Well, nylon is very widely accepted and used fabric. It is very versatile. It has many utilization. It can be used in industrial purpose, as well as certain form of nylon can also serve your daily purposes as a personal use items. So it has actually taken the world by storm. But then who invented it? Let's find the answer. It is DuPont. DuPont is a global company which is actually expert in producing polymers, also paints. Actually, they are more known for paints, but then they invented nylon, and they have introduced nylon to the world, and which world has embraced. And they today people use nylon in every walks of life. So let's find out who have been able to give the right answer. Again, Chandrasen. Chandrasen is rocking today. Your answer is absolutely right. Now let's move to the next question quickly. In the year 1954, what was the name of the Walt Disney's first TV show? And the time starts now. Well, the Walt Disney is very popular for the animation, especially the kids love the animation, and of course, the Mickey Mouse is the you know is the biggest hit. However, when the TV and the radio were catching on, the Walt Disney were also looking at different mediums in order to reach out to the audience, and therefore, uh, for the very first time, Walt Disney actually went on television, and that was a question. Let's find out what is the answer to this question. The first series was known as the Disneyland, and that premieres on a very popular TV channel called ABC, American Broadcasting Corporation. And we know Walt Disney. I mean, Walt Disney is into movie making. They produce a lot of fantasy movies today. They are very well known in the movie industry. They are also known as Disney. They are not known as Walt Disney, but they are just known as Disney. Even the footprint of Disney in India is more than $10 billion only in India. Imagine their worldwide strength. They are huge. Okay, let's find out who have given the right answer. It is Chandrasen. Not a surprise at all. Okay, now let's find out the next question quickly. In the year 1975, cover of both Time magazine features which rock singer? Usually, you will have one magazine printing a personality, and not two, not two at the same time. The cover of both Time and Newsweek had the picture of this rock singer. Tell me the name and the time start. So, isn't it remarkable that two best-selling magazines printing the photo of this rock star on their cover? Let us find the answer. It is Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen has very cult followers, many cult followers. In fact, I do not like his type of music, his genre, but many people, millions of people love him, and he is one of the leading singers globally. And his picture was published by both leading magazines in the year 1975. Now, let's find who have been able to give the right answer. Chandrasen, your answer is absolutely right. Bruce Springsteen. Let's go to the next question. In the year 1980, who set the world bicycle speed record of 94.37 kilometers per hour? Imagine that you go at that speed in a car. 1980, a bicyclist set the world record of 94.37 kilometers per hour, and time start. Well, can you imagine that you can travel on a bicycle so fast? It's amazing, this kind of world record is really an eye opener, that the bicycles are such extreme that you can ride the bicycle pedal so hard that they almost touch 100 kilometers an hour. Amazing speed. Let's find the answer. It is the American cyclist Dave Griles. That's the right answer. Let us find out who have been able to give the answer to this question. Well, unfortunately, no one has given the right answer. There are a few attempts, but your answers are wrong. Let's quickly move to the next question. In the year 1997, who bought digital equipment semiconductor manufacturing operations for $700 million? So back in the days, digital equipment was the major movers and shakers along with the IBM. Their servers were known as DEC Alpha, used everywhere, all walks of life, space travel, meteorology, etc. However, it was a very surprising move by a smaller company acquiring a much, much bigger company like Digital Equipment. Who bought this in 1997? Time. Imagine large companies being bought over by smaller companies. How they get the money to buy a much larger company, larger than themselves. So this has been a surprising fact. However, uh, this was a company which was acquiring digital equipment for a reason. Let us find out the answer. It is the Intel Corporation, and you know that the Intel Corp has become very big. Uh, they have only one competition today globally, and that is the AMD, American Micro Devices. They have actually become very big, and they produce world-class chip. Let's find out who have been able to crack this question. Well, there are few attempts, but Chandrasen again has given the right answer. Intel. Let's quickly go to the next question. This is a simple one. In the year 2022, just last year, who takes ownership and control of Twitter? Time start. Well, answer is very easy. I think most of us know the answer. Um, but important thing is to quickly think and give the response here. But nevertheless, let's find the answer. It is Elon Musk, of course. And let's, find out who have been able to give the right answer. It is Chandrasen, of course. You are rocking. And we also have the right answer from another viewer, uh, Edify Learning, Elon Musk. Absolutely right. All right. Now let's see if we have more questions. Yes. In the year 2013, who won the Indian Grand Prix at the Budh International Circuit? Indian Grand Prix at Budh International Circuit. I hope you know what is Grand Prix. All right, the time starts. So the Grand Prix is basically a race of Formula One cars, which are custom built for these kind of races. We all know that. And there is a Grand Prix in India as well. The Budh International Circuit is located in a place called Noida in India, in the National Capital Region. Now let's find out the answer to this question. The German Red Bull driver Sebastian Vettel clinched this title, and it was his fourth straight Formula One championship and sixth consecutive Grand Prix victories. So, Sebastian Vettel is the right answer. Let us now find out who have been able to crack this one. And it is, of course, Chandrasen. Your answer is absolutely right. All right, let's see if we have more questions. Well, we have finished our quiz today. We'll be back again tomorrow, and join me again tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today, but join me again tomorrow. Together, we will sharpen each other's critical thinking ability. Thanks for watching. Bye for today.